guys in Marianas Trench? First of all, where'd you get those?
Dude, there's an ice cream guy over there.
SpongeBob.
Spider-Man. He wants to be the most famous ice cream guy in the world, and he's just giving them out to all the bands. It's awesome.
Do not eat the eyeballs.
No.
There's some weird tapioca, black licorice combination
like bubble tea.
Like bubble tea.
Yeah.
Really gross.
But it is delicious, and you got to admit, it adds a certain air of moxie to the interview.
Yes, it does. It absolutely does. I imagine a band like you guys must have a lot of fun at festivals like this.
Yeah, we do. We got our guitar tech is trying to steal us a golf cart right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he'll do it. I think he'll do it.
Yeah.
He already... Oh, I shouldn't say that.
He really wants
He's
to
managed to accomplish a couple other things already.
Such as?
Well, we needed a couple...
Go ahead.
Yeah, we need a couple extra passes, and he's like, you know what you do? You just write a note saying you need 2 passes, then write an illegible name and give it to somebody like it's urgent, and go, I don't know who it's from, but I need some more passes. And he's got a couple more passes.
Yeah.
Really?
So I think our guess is up to about 136.
Yeah. He's cagey. He's a cagey guitar tech, that Brett.
I'm trying to sneak a few friends in.
Dude, get Brett on it.
We got a pile of passes with nothing to do, but we like having them. Maybe we can help you out.
We'll sell them.
We figure this music thing isn't making us much of a living, so we're just gonna bootleg a bunch of passes to people outside and like undercut the festival by $10.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You guys have a fairly good sense of humor.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes. I
No.
guess.
No.
Do you think you need a sense of humor to kind of navigate or circumnavigate what's going on in the music industry these days?
Absolutely. Well, the whole thing is so ridiculous, and it's so over the top. If you don't have a sense, like, you should take what you're doing seriously to an extent, but if you don't have a sense of humor about yourself and stuff, I think you'll just get swallowed by the whole thing. I think you got to be able to laugh at a lot of it, or else you'll never survive it.
That's a good point. Very good point. For the backstory, for people who don't know how this band started, what's the connectivity between all 4 of you?
We used to play in a weird
Polka pajama party specialists.
We did.
I played the accordion.
Yeah, and they brought me in last. They were these accordion polka guys, and I was this rogue juggler, and I was doing children's birthday parties and bar mitzvahs.
Were you really? Or you just being facetious?
I'm always serious. I was juggling, doing children's birthday parties, and they were like, hey man, we should be a band together. And then Chad Kruger showed up and he was like, you know what, maybe we should call it Marianas Trench. And then we're like, yeah,
accordions, drop the juggling.
Drop the accordions and the juggling and try picking up this guitar. And I was like, okay. And here we are.
It's a pretty good story. I'm not sure it's true, but
every word.
Here's the thing. You guys are on Chad Kroger's record label. How much input did you actually have with him? Or, do you have much interaction with him?
Yeah, when we got new songs, I'll usually email them to Chad, and then he'll call me back and we'll sing ideas over the phone at each other for a while and stuff. That's cool. It's very useful, and it's good to have the guy who's at the top of your label really supporting you and helping you out and singing new ideas on your voicemail and all that stuff. It's very useful. It's awesome.
Does he really do that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Chad and I also meet triannually for drag races. I got this sweet Mazda B3000, it's 94, and he's got this Lambo, right? So we get out there on Ninth Street, and we drag, and I don't win ever.
No.
Ever. But one of these days.
I got your number, Kruger.
SpongeBob. I've had 5 of these today, and I feel really ill. Incredibly sick.
What do they taste like?
They're terrible.
They taste like frozen moxie.
They taste like something frozen named SpongeBob would taste.
Yeah. Matt just littered that. See, I respect the environment.
So what do you guys have planned for later on today? I imagine you're going to be getting up to some more no good.
Well, once we steal this golf cart, I think then it's really gonna then things are really gonna get started. And I also challenged Brandon Flowers to a dance contest. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not yet, but the offer's on the table, and it's gonna be prison rules. So every man for himself, and I'm thinking I'm gonna smack that mustache right off his face with some of that.
I saw the security. They look pretty big.
Yeah, well, I'm a smooth talker, though. That's the thing. I'll get my way right past. I'll dance. I'll turn my way past them with dance moves.
I look forward to seeing that.
Yeah, won't we all?
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Devin.
Thanks very much, man. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Number 4. Thank you. We're talking to all the bands about kind of like Vancouver-themed questions for our little special that we're putting together.
Okay.
How many Vancouver bands can you name?
Oh my God. You want me to actually name them or just give you a number?
Name them. How many can you name?
Fully loaded, marble rye, beer.
Nickelback.
Yucca.
Theory of a Dead Man. Like big
Yeah.
bands too.
Sure.
Theories from here. Default. We could go on and on.
Bryan Adams.
Yeah.
Does Chilliwack count? They're kind of close to here.
Trooper. Weren't they from here?
Trooper. Odds. The Odds.
Yeah. Matthew Good Band.
Another good band. 5440.
How about nicknames for Vancouver?
I call it the Couve.
What? Stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
That's probably the one that's popped up the most out of all.
Really?
bands
I've
we've
never
had.
actually heard that before, but that's amazing.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Another question. Oh yeah, it was raining yesterday. Sometimes
That happens here. That happens
it
here.
happens quite a bit here. Survival tips for V-Fest.
Flare gun.
Flare gun.
Well, you gotta. If you want somebody to know where you are, what better way to spot them than with a flare? Like,
Life preserver. Bear spray.
It's a wild country here. Wild.
avocado
Yeah. A snorkel.
Top hat for sure.
Top hat.
and ranch dip.
And galoshes
And it helps if you're friends with MacGyver.
to make that all that
Yeah,
stuff
make all that
work.
stuff work in some sort of avocado powered helijet.